Scorpio, I hope you're okay. I'm Clarissa. Thanks so much for joining me. Scorpio, I'm here for your how they feel about you reading. So let's see, and we've started. Okay. So we have the Two of Swords. So a journey for you both. One energy and the other energy counterpart. You can interchange the energies how you like. We've also got the Chariot here, major arcana for Cancer. And we've also got the Nine of Swords. So there may be a little bit of overthinking here, Scorpio, for someone in the relationship, someone in the connection. So let's see what else we have here, Scorpio. Scorpio. The Judgment here, major arcana for Libra. So yeah, let's think. There is a journey here that both of you are taking. It's like somebody wants to go on the journey, but it's also this heart space that wants to take its own journey. It's almost like there's a little bit of a choice here. There's a bit of deciding, and there may be a little bit of a wrestle here in the mind about how it feels. It's almost like someone's looking at the future of both decisions, both choices, and what it will mean. And because that creates a little bit of a friction, a little bit of a kind of indecisiveness in the mind, there's a lot of thinking about it. There's a lot of overthinking about something. Okay, so let's see the other side of the counterparts. We have here Three of Swords. This connection, this relationship here has been through a journey, has been through something, definitely. Some past residual energies are here remaining that need to be cleared out. And this is why they're coming to the surface. Nine of Pentacles. Someone has felt like they've had to rely on themselves in this energy. They don't feel, there's a little bit of, it's almost like one energy is doing its own thing. So it's the other energy is like really relying on their own building security. And again, there's a little bit of, you know, trust, whether allowing this trust to come through because of things that they've been through themselves. Okay, let's get some more cards for you, Scorpio. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody is super independent here. Like they're almost a little bit detached from the way the connection feels because they see that they're not getting the emotion that they need. There's no emotion cards here. I mean, we've got the Chariot here, but that is a person, an individual following their heart's desire, taking a risk to just follow, you know, where the heart leads them. So I feel like it's almost like led the other side to be quite independent, and they're using like intuition to grow their own sense of security. They're understanding the environment around them, and it maybe pull on the heartstrings just a little bit here. So let's get another card, Scorpio. We've got the Devil here, major arcana for Capricorn. So we're dealing with Capricorn energy. We've got Queen of Pentacles here, so this is also Capricorn, Virgo's Taurus energy. We've got the Judgment, major arcana for Libra. We've got Cancer energy, also Chariot, major arcana for Cancer. So definitely someone is really focused on their own energies. Well, both parties are, to be honest, but they're just doing it really differently. And I think it's almost like a response to one person's actions. So it's not necessarily this choice that one of the individuals want to take. It's almost a response. They're just kind of reacting. They're reacting to the way it makes them feel, and it does make them feel a bit isolated. They feel like they're, maybe with the Three of Swords, they feel like their love is not being, you know, seen in the way they want it to. So what they're doing is like powering their emotions into their own independence, into creating their own security, their own reliability. There might be a little bit of obsession with doing this. They might be kind of addicted to doing this. It's almost like with the Devil card here, Queen of Pentacles, and Nine of Pentacles with the Three of Swords. They're very much reliant on their energy. Things have been this way because it's almost like the past hasn't shown them any different. So now the concept of love is build your own security, do it for yourself, you know, very independent, you can't rely on anybody. So this is, it's almost like, I'm feeling like they're both kind of responding to each other based on what they feel from each other. So it's almost like this person wants to go on a journey, they want to have this duality, but it's really hard for them to see the sense of duality. So it's almost like they're defining themselves as well, like how did they go on their heart's journey, how do they follow their heart's desire. But it does worry them because they don't want to lose this connection. Let's get an energy for you together. The Magician. Yeah, so yeah, we've got like Gemini energy here, Virgo energy here. So again, this is like both parties are, it's almost like they're having a conversation within the between lines of life. They're not saying exactly what they're thinking here. Everything is within. So everything is like, they know how each other, it's almost such an intuitive relationship. They know how each other feels, ultimately. They just do. But it's they know each other's pain. They get each other's judgment here. So there's a reflective energy here. They know each other, like they know how each other feels, but they're not able to communicate in a way that says, you know, continuity here. It says blending, you know, it doesn't complement just yet. It's like they have to go on this journey together. And I feel like they're not detaching from each other. No, they're not detaching from each other. They want to be, this you know, reflective, responsive, projective energy together, because it defines who they are. Yeah, it defines who they are. Okay, Scorpio. So what we're going to do is move on to the extended on YouTube. So I'll see you then. Take care. Bye. So let's get into the clarifying. Let's clarify the Two of Wands. Clarify Two of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Again, it's just coming out again in terms of like, how is you're both sides are wanted to focus on this sense of security. One may be a little bit further than the other in terms of how they're generating the security. So one may be a little bit further ahead, maybe a bit more of a breadwinner. But it's almost like they're trying to integrate with each other, but there's still this sense of independent energy here. So I feel like there could be children involved as well, because there is a younger Page of Pentacles energy here, which is about reserving a little bit of cash, learning how to deal with money, manage money. Again, it's like ensuring that you're saving, ensuring that you're thinking about the future as well. So let's clarify the Chariot card. Chariot card here. The Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so the Page of Pentacles, Scorpio, Cancer and Pisces energy. Yeah, it's really the storyline between you both is coming out again, but in another way. So it's getting a little bit more deep here. The Page of Pentacles, not sure how to explore their emotions. They know how they feel, but expression of their emotions is very difficult. And so there could be a little bit of a projective energy here, a little bit of whimsical thinking, or thinking kind of outside themselves, maybe not realistic in some ideas. Maybe they're a person that likes to have all these kind of spontaneous ideas without anything to ground them. So this is why they could be wanting to follow their heart space, and do they have enough money here or enough finances to be able to accommodate their ideas. So let's clarify the Nine of Swords. Okay, we've got Five of Wands here. Yeah. So I feel like this could be, there a little bit of isolation here, like projecting this isolation onto another person. It's almost like they contain their energy and they stay in this type of tone, this type of vibration. But it creates angst, it creates a passion when they behave like this, when they go into their kind of container, and the worry of it all, it does definitely, create this, this need to shake it. Somebody else is like outside energies have to shake this person not to get into that mindset. Sometimes I think they're like super sensitive to things. Sometimes when something happens, they just kind of go into themselves straight away. So let's clarify the Judgment card. We've got the Devil here again, Scorpio, major arcana for Capricorn. I feel like there's a push-pull type of energy here. It's like they don't want to separate from the other side. They know the other side, it's like inspires them, intimidates them a little bit. Maybe a little bit of competition between the two. It's like both sides, really know what they want. It's they're both trying to achieve, and one side is a little bit more secure, a little bit more grounded in the way they do things, and one is a little bit more fluid, a bit more sensitive, and one's kind of more of an adventure way to do it. One's grounded. So with this Devil here over the Judgment, it's I feel like they've gone through some things that some of their ideas have kind of dropped or dipped, and they feel like, you know, it creates an insecurity, but it also powers them as well. They don't let it stop them. They may kind of go into the space for a little bit, but it's almost like they get up and do it again. You know, it's like they don't mind the ebb and flow of the high and low. It's part of who they are. They like the inspiration that the other side gives them as well. So let's clarify the Three of Swords for the other side of the counterpart. We've got Justice in reverse. Yeah, so sometimes, again, I feel like this is definitely to do with being the breadwinner in a situation. It's a hard pill to swallow sometimes. You may have both started at the same level, and one side has kind of progressed. You know, the separate journey in a way has helped one side to progress a little bit more. And yeah, again, it's it can be a bit of a burden in a way to be that breadwinner, because ideally you'd like it to be very equal, but it is the way it is. So, you know, it creates a focus on it's almost like it creates another level to the belief, like, okay, being a bit solo and working on my things actually works, so I'm going to continue. So then this side feels like, oh, they don't need me. But they do. They want them there. It's the energies help define who they are and how they belong to each other in a way. Okay, so sometimes I feel like this energy, they almost like lower themselves down a little bit here. It's like they're growing. They could grow much quickly, in fact, but they kind of give themselves that. It's like they drip feed their own growth to help this side grow as well. And yeah, it is a little bit of sacrifice, but this is how the love is expressed. This is how the love it happens. All right, let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles, Scorpio. Yeah, Three of Swords again. Three of Swords again. Yeah, you know, yeah, I think there is this guarding here. This guarding of their energy here, because again, they don't want to take it like too far in terms of their independence, because they feel like, I think there's like a fear of being alone here. It's like yeah, they're ready to accept. They're able to accept the way the dynamics is. You know, they could deal with a little bit more. I feel like they could have a little bit of healing. Being in their own independence and growing themselves is their version of healing. You know, that's how they kind of make them feel better. And I think some of this is kind of contained. They don't really express this. It's something that they walk with. Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Nine of Cups. Yeah, when they get this kind of success, because success could grow really quickly for this person. This one side of the union, one side can really grow quickly, and they know within like how much growth they have. They know their own power. One side really knows their own worth in this connection. You know, and they allow kind of certain behaviors and certain mindsets to be projected onto them because of this wanting to be in the companion. Something about it creates excitement. You understand, it's like maybe same background or something, and understand where almost like the struggles come from. You understand where the issues have come from. Maybe there's a shared pain here. Understanding that background of each other and the need for growth. Let's clarify the Devil. On this side, ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this side it's got like a secret plan. This is what I'm a little bit addicted to, the way this feels. They want to share their growth success together. They allow this side to do what they need to do. It's like a freedom to explore, because this side is, one side of the connection is creating security for them both, but they just don't exert it. They don't show off about it. They don't say, oh, you know, I did this, I did that, because it only creates, you know, upset. But they are doing it for the relationship. They're growing it for the relationship. There's a lot of sacrifices here. Let's clarify the Magician. Let's clarify the Magician, Scorpio. Look at this, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, both of these individuals, I actually quite like it. Oh, no, it's a bit of a tussle, but it's that emotional belonging. The Magician together is saying that both of these individuals are, you know, really, their energy is really manifesting. They get that manifesting about each other. Just one is a little bit better than the other at it, but they are it's almost like their energy together, this complication, spiritual, you know, emotional and exciting connection creates an element of growth. So there's like they're biding their time. It's like they bounce off each other. This kind of I want to grow, but I can't grow in the way that they can. It spurs this person on, and it kind of gives them the impetus to keep going, to do what they do best. And then that is then projected onto the other side of the counterpart, where they're like, I'm inspired by this person. I want to do what I want to do. I want to do what I want to do as well. And I want to be a part of the way they make me feel. It's like they want them to feel the same. So they're growing together. You can see like the roots together are growing, and they are, you know, what they're trying to achieve is coming out. It's just the way it's coming out. All right, Scorpio, let's get some cards for you here. Some angel cards. The angel cards, I see solutions. We've got one here. Ooh, intuition and downloads. Yes, definitely. I feel like this person is definitely on a both are on a spiritual journey, like a solo one, but it's like intertwined. You know, Seven of Pentacles is really intertwined. So this person receives downloads, intuition. They may actually like be quite spiritual, but it's in that point where they're in the early stage of their spiritual growth. This one's a little bit more grounded in their spiritual growth. So let's get another card for you, Scorpio. More solutions here for you. Transformation, yeah. Again, this side knows how to mix the ethereal with the grounded. They know how to bring it to a grounded position. Whereas this side is ethereal and watery. So it's like there's a lot more emotion, fluidity in the way they grow. It's more based in emotion. This one's based more in the grounded sense, material essentially. And let's get another card for you, Scorpio. Compassion, yeah. I think that's what it is as well. It's like, yeah, sometimes you do have to kind of have this sacrificial energy, compromise in a relationship to be able to make it work. Ultimately, you're showing each other compassion in different ways, and that's what's helping it to grow in the way it needs to. Thank you so much for being here, Scorpio, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.